leadership, the Chamber of Commerce has taken a new direction, a wrong direction, standing against most of the progressive reforms we need in this country. They're standing against healthcare reform. They're standing against clean energy reform. They're standing against net neutrality. They're standing against workers' rights. In fact, if you don't know where you stand on an issue, go to their website, see what they say. They're wrong, and take the opposite point of view. Now, the only way we're going to stop them is all standing together, and that's why it's a great thing that we're all here together. And now we're going to have a couple people speak about some of these particular issues. First, I want to introduce my friend Ken Weinstein, who's a small businessman, who's going to talk a little bit about healthcare reform and about his meeting with President Obama yesterday to talk about that.
Thank you, Mark. Can everyone hear?
Yeah!
Great. I'm Ken Weinstein. I'm the owner of Trolley Car Diner and Deli up in Mount Airy. How many of you have been to the diner? Yeah! Thank you. Good to have some fans here. So I doubt that the people upstairs have been to our diner. As a small business owner, I'm standing here today to say to the U.S. Chamber, you don't represent small businesses on the issue of healthcare reform. Just as Apple, and I know Nike, and some other companies have pulled out of the chamber because of their stance on climate control legislation, we're pulling out because of their status quo position on healthcare reform.
Right. Yeah.
Trolley Car Diner is very typical of a small business when it comes to healthcare. We want to do the right thing by insuring 100% of our employees. Insuring 100% of our employees is good for business. There's less employee turnover, less downtime and absence from work, and we have more stable and happier employees. Our annual insurance premiums over the last 13 years that I've been in the restaurant business have gone up by an average of 15% per year. Our insurance premiums are now 18% higher than what large businesses pay, which may be one of the reasons why they're not in favor of healthcare reform.
Maybe.
Our insurance premiums at the diner go up substantially if we hire an employee with pre-existing conditions. I always remember a few years ago, one of my managers had a bad back. They hiked our premiums by 40% in one year. Yeah. If we make health insurance affordable, small businesses will cover their employees. We as small businesses generate a majority of the jobs in this country. And if that's true, then small businesses can generate a majority of the health care coverage for our citizens. Yeah. I say to the U.S. Chamber, maybe large businesses can afford the current system, but we as small businesses cannot. Tom Donahue, if you oppose health care reform now, you don't understand small businesses, our needs and concerns. I wish that Tom Donahue was with me yesterday when I visited with President Obama at the White House. It was obvious from the president's remarks that he gets it. The president made it clear that small businesses are the backbone of our economy and our future economic recovery. By enacting healthcare reform, small businesses will be encouraged to open and expand, hiring more and more employees. The Chamber doesn't seem to understand how this works. The Chamber of Commerce reminds me of the LA Dodgers during the National League Championship Series. When it matters the most, their bats are silent. When we most need their support, they end their night by hitting the showers instead of rooting on their teammates. We want healthcare reform, and we want it now. I ask that the people upstairs, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, join us in making this happen. Thanks for coming today.